Today on the next Biz Thing, we shine a light on a company that is redefining what it means to deliver modern, intelligent, and accessible building consultancy services in the UK. We're talking about AMS Surveys, a chartered building surveying firm based in Liverpool with reach spanning across the north of England and Wales, in an industry that is often bogged down by outdated practices, inconsistent service, and impersonal communication. AMS Surveys is doing something refreshingly different and incredibly valuable. From the start, what stands out about AMS Surveys is their credibility and professionalism. This is a firm regulated by the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, known globally for setting the highest standards in land, property, and construction. They're also registered with the Chartered Association of Building Engineers. What that means for clients is that every service they offer, every report they produce, and every recommendation they make is backed by a professional code of ethics, ongoing development, and technical excellence. But AMS Surveys doesn't just talk the talk. They've built an operation that's structured to serve clients across a wide range of needs. Their services fall into three major categories: residential, commercial, and heritage. And within each, they bring the same attention to detail, the same expertise, and the same people. First approach that's earned them an outstanding reputation in a relatively short amount of time. Let's start with their residential services, which are designed primarily for homeowners, buyers, and property investors. One of their flagship offerings is the RICS Home Survey Level 2, also commonly referred to as the Home Buyer Report. This is the ideal survey for conventional homes that appear to be in reasonable condition. The survey looks at all the key elements of the property, identifying defects like damp, subsidence, structural movement, or roof issues. What's particularly useful about this report is the traffic light system used to categorize urgency. Green for no concerns, amber for potential future problems, and red for immediate attention. For a first-time buyer or anyone unfamiliar with property issues, this is a huge help in understanding the real condition of a home before making one of the biggest financial decisions of their life. Then there's the RICS Home Survey Level 3, formerly known as the Building Survey. This is a much more detailed inspection, typically suited for older, larger, or more complex properties, or homes where visible damage has already raised concern. The survey looks at all accessible parts of the property, including the structure, roof, walls, floors, windows, doors, and external features. It goes deep into identifying not just defects, but the likely causes, potential consequences, and recommendations for repair. What sets AMS Surveys apart here is the way they present this information. They make the complex simple. Their reports are clear, concise, and focused on helping the client make informed decisions. Whether that's renegotiating a purchase price, budgeting for future repairs, or deciding not to proceed at all. And it doesn't stop there. AMS also offers more specialized inspections, such as damp and timber surveys, which are especially valuable in areas where older brick construction and poor ventilation have led to ongoing issues with moisture ingress and wood decay. These surveys include diagnostic testing using moisture meters and thermal imaging, providing accurate assessments that help owners and buyers understand the root cause of damp, not just treat the symptoms. For structural concerns, AMS conducts structural inspections, often instructed after a survey has raised red flags or where visible movement or cracking has been noticed. These inspections are carried out by experienced building professionals who provide actionable insight, not just technical jargon. Then there's the schedule of condition, which is crucial for lease agreements. Before a tenant signs a lease on a commercial or residential property, this document records the property's condition to prevent future disputes over who is responsible for repairs. AMS provides highly detailed photographic and written reports that offer legal protection and peace of mind for both tenants and landlords. On the commercial side, AMS Surveys offers a robust suite of services tailored to developers, landlords, tenants, and commercial property owners. One standout is their pre-acquisition building surveys, which are essential before purchasing any commercial asset. These comprehensive reports look at the condition of the building, compliance with current regulations, repair liabilities, and future maintenance costs. In today's property market, where margins are tighter and due diligence is more important than ever, having a report from AMS can mean the difference between a smart investment and a costly mistake. AMS also offers technical due diligence for investors, assessing the suitability of a building for its intended use and flagging issues related to planning, building regulations, and structural integrity. They support contract administration for refurbishment and construction projects, acting as the liaison between clients and contractors, preparing schedules of work, overseeing performance, and ensuring that the job is completed to specification, on time, and on budget. This project oversight is incredibly valuable, especially in complex refurbishments or commercial redevelopments where costs can spiral quickly without strong control. Now, let's talk about heritage and conservation services, one of the areas where AMS really shines. The UK has a rich architectural history with thousands of listed buildings, conservation areas, and protected structures. These properties require a special kind of care. AMS has the training and expertise to carry out historic building surveys, which take into account the age, construction methods, and unique vulnerabilities of heritage properties. These surveys are more than just a technical review. They consider the building's history, cultural importance, and long-term preservation needs. Their heritage statements are often used in support of planning applications, helping owners and developers navigate the often complex regulations associated with altering listed buildings. AMS is also able to assist with listed building consent, including preparing the necessary documents, justifying proposed alterations, and liaising with local authorities. They even offer architectural design services, creating sensitive, compliant designs that respect the character of the original building, while allowing for modern living or commercial use. For anyone taking on a conservation project, AMS provides the kind of all-in-one support that's rarely found under one roof. In terms of technology, AMS Surveys isn't just keeping up, they're leading. They offer measured building surveys using 3D laser scanning equipment. This technology captures millions of data points to create a highly accurate digital model of the building, which is then used to produce floor plans, elevations, sections, and even full BIM models. Whether you're planning a renovation, extension, or reconfiguration, this level of accuracy is invaluable. It eliminates guesswork and ensures design work is based on reality, not assumptions. Another area where technology meets practicality is their drone roof surveys. Traditionally, inspecting a roof meant ladders, scaffolding, and high costs. With drones, AMS captures high-resolution aerial imagery, spotting cracked tiles, blocked gutters, chimney damage, and more, without ever leaving the ground. It's safer, faster, and more cost-effective, especially for hard-to-reach buildings or those where traditional access is impossible. AMS also supports building project management, where they take on the role of overseeing the entire construction or refurbishment process. This includes planning permissions, building regulations compliance, contractor management, scheduling, budget tracking, and on-site inspections. Their project managers bring clarity to what is often a chaotic process, allowing clients to move forward with confidence. What's perhaps most remarkable is how AMS manages to offer all of these services while still maintaining a deeply personal approach to customer care. It's not just about technical ability, although they have that in abundance. It's about making the process easy, understandable, and even enjoyable for their clients. The team is praised time and again for being approachable, responsive, and willing to take the time to explain reports, answer questions, and guide clients through every step of the process. Whether someone is a first-time buyer, a seasoned investor, or a conservation officer managing a protected site, AMS treats them with equal professionalism and respect. Their coverage area is also impressive. Though based in Liverpool, AMS has surveyors located throughout the north of England and into Wales. That includes cities and regions like Manchester, Preston, Chester, Cheshire, Lancashire, the Wirral, North Wales, and Shropshire. This local presence means faster response times, deeper understanding of local property markets, and closer relationships with local planning authorities, all of which translate into better service for clients. Despite being a relatively young company, AMS Surveys has established itself as a trusted name. Clients consistently note the professionalism of the surveyors, the clarity of the reports, and the speed of delivery. They offer no-obligation quotes, transparent pricing, and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction. They're not trying to be the biggest firm on the block. They're focused on being the most reliable, the most innovative, and the most client-focused. So, what makes AMS Surveys a perfect feature for the next Biz Thing? They embody what it means to be a forward-thinking, trustworthy, and impact-driven business. They've taken an industry that can often feel outdated and difficult to navigate and brought it into the modern era, without losing the human touch. They've proven that professionalism doesn't have to come at the cost of personality, and that innovation can live comfortably alongside tradition. Whether it's helping someone buy their first home, advising a commercial developer on a major acquisition, or safeguarding the future of a 200-year-old building, AMS Surveys is making a real difference. And that is exactly the kind of story we're proud to tell on this podcast. AMS Surveys is not just providing a service, they're providing peace of mind. They're giving people the confidence to make informed decisions about their most valuable assets. They're combining deep technical knowledge with cutting-edge tools and delivering it all through a client experience that's second to none. In the world of building consultancy, AMS Surveys isn't just keeping pace. They're setting the standard. And for anyone looking to understand what the next big thing in property services looks like, it's already here. It's AMS Surveys.